So I'm going to make a quick video here just to show some fundamentals of trend trading. Um, Trend trading is buying when you think that the stock is in an uptrend and it's going to continue to go up. The opposite of that is reversal trading, where you think that where a stock has been going down and you think that it's going to reverse from going down and it's going to go up. So what is a trend? A trend, if you're looking at an uptrend, which most people are because they're looking to buy stock, is a series of higher highs and higher lows. So what is a high and a low? Well, if you look at a chart of a stock, it always has like these zigzags like this. So a high is the place where it stops going up and then it goes down again for a temporary basis. So here's a high, here's a high, here's a high, here's a high, here's a high. And what are the lows? The lows are the opposite. Here's a low, here's a low, here's a low, here's a low, and so on and so forth. So when you're looking for higher highs, you're basically comparing one high that just formed with another previous high. So in this case, I'm looking here. This is a high compared to here. That's a lower high. Let's look at the lows. If I look here, this is a low compared to here. There's a lower high though. Okay, so that indicates that the trend might be changing because it made a higher low. But to confirm that, you need a higher high. And that happens here. Here's another high compared to this one. It's a higher high. And now you could see the highs are exceeding the previous highs. The lows are exceeding the previous lows. So you're in an uptrend. The uptrend basically starts here. So what I like to do is once I've figured out or I think that there's a trend, I use tradingview.com and I go and I click into this one. There's one called parallel channel. And I go to the lows and I start to connect them. So I connect, I kind of line them up, then I click and that locks it in. And then when I move the mouse upward, it gives me another line and I want to try to connect some highs. It's not exact science. So some people might put it here. Some people might put it here. Some people might put it here. Just because I have two sets of highs lining up with this, I'll put it here. Click there. So what does that do? That gives me a kind of an indication or a visual representation of where the trend is. And I might use that in for two reasons. One, I know if it exits here, that's a strong indication that the trend's ended. So if I entered here long, I might exit if I see it go out of here, because the alternative is I'd have to wait for it to make a lower low. So in this case, I I could exit here at 507 when I saw it exit here, or I would wait till it got to past either this low or this low, but you could see that's further down. So one way is if it exits here. The other way is if it goes above here, you might take partial profits and say, oh, okay, it's getting too hot. And then you take off like 50% or maybe even 100%. And then it may continue going up, but it's just a way of maintaining discipline. In addition, if you did exit here and you saw it make made a low within here, but then it continued going up, you might say like, oh, I want to enter again because the uptrend persists. So that's just two quick ways that you can use this trend channel, and that's what a trend is. So I hope this helps you save some money or gain more money, and hopefully it was helpful to you.